Hello Craftykins, welcome back to my channel and my very first plan with me video. So normally with my bullet journal I am very simple and practical with everything. I don't spend a whole lot of time decorating it or anything, but this month I had some extra time over Father's Day weekend and I wanted to do something a little bit more, just a little bit extra from what I typically end up doing. And so I turned the camera on and figured I might as well throw it up on my channel in case somebody wanted to watch. Right here I'm just making my month page. So the full month of July is going to be on this page in a typical calendar layout. I used to just do like, I don't know, a condensed version of this where like there wasn't any room to write on each day. You could just like highlight or circle and then write down below. But our schedule has just gotten too crazy with our son, who has all kinds of activities anymore, and so I needed somewhere to actually write things and see the whole month laid out in one spot. So I've switched last month to this layout and I'm going to continue doing that for a while at least. So as far as a theme goes, basically I'm just using that kind of scripty, really drawn out font style on several of the pages, as well as a color story that is very typical for the July month in the United States at least, which is a play on red, white, and blue. I'm using the closest that I had to red and blue in my midliner highlighters and a gray color for the white stand-in. I mean, obviously there's a lot of white already, but you know what I mean. So to finish up this monthly spread, I am just adding a little quote in at the bottom, and I'm leaving that space on the right hand side free to put in perhaps a key if I want to color code recurring activities or something. Otherwise, just making notes for the month in general. For example, in July we have to get one of our cars registered, so that might be something I write on that side as well. But for now, I will just leave it blank how it is. These two pages are something I include every month. One of them does have an expletive in the title there. I apologize if that's offensive to anyone. I don't mean it to be. It's just kind of funny, I think. But basically it's just a place to record the funny little things my son says. You know, kids are so funny. That's what they say. You know, kids say the darndest things. And some of them are just so quick and fleeting and out of nowhere. And usually I always have my planner somewhere next to me, and so I can just quickly jot them down and I don't miss them and they don't disappear into obscurity forever. If you have kids, I recommend doing it because I love flipping back through and seeing just the funny little things. You know, the memories come back to you immediately, but it's just not something you can usually recall off the top of your head, or at least I can. I have a terrible memory. And then the other one is just a monthly to-do list with things that you don't necessarily know when you're going to get to that month, but you want to have them written down so you can bring them over to a weekly to-do list or something like that. But basically just a goals to-do list for the month. And now here I am working on creating tabs for the weekly spreads. So I'm doing the first couple of days in July in the June section. So I only needed 4 weekly flip through pages. Man, I'm not being very eloquent with my words today, but it's my first time creating tabs, and I really think I like it. It wasn't that much work. I was a little nervous about that. It wasn't too bad, really. So I may do this again in future months. I like how it looks. I like how the color, there's like more opportunity to bring in the color scheme through, like make the month more cohesive, I guess. I like that. And we'll see how it ends up working practically on the day-to-day, how that will work. But yeah, I enjoyed it, and it looks pretty, and that's always a bonus as well. So here I am creating another new spread. This one I've never done before, but I am pretty excited about it. It's just a space for dreams, goals, and affirmations. Yeah, I guess that kind of describes itself. I'm not sure what it's going to look like layout-wise or anything, if it's just going to be a list or different sections, but I wanted to make a place for that for July. And now I'm just moving on to the weekly spreads, where I am creating the layouts that I've been using lately. I have the 5 weekdays on the left-hand side, and then a big section on the right-hand side for the 2 weekend days, as well as an extra section below that for a general to-do list for that week, or notes, or whatever I end up using it for. Usually it's a to-do list. I like being able to check things off of a list. That's how I work a lot of the time. And I'm just doing that same layout for all 4 of the weeks. And at the end I will add in the labels, and I think that's about it. Thank you for tuning in and planning with me this month. I enjoy doing this type of a setup, and maybe I'll do it again next month. Can't promise anything. Life is crazy, you know how it is. But if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. That will give me an indication that maybe I should be making more videos like this. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.